And we are live. Wednesday night with those guys, and Wednesday night with those guys is sponsored by those guys.
So what's up? What's up, everyone? Welcome to Wednesday night with those guys. And as you know, this is where we talk about everything in the drone world and promote the usage of drones. So, Lawrence, how are you doing on this somewhat wonderful Wednesday? It's kind of breezy, but whatever. You know, the weather here is decent. It's not too cold. It's not too hot right now. Well, it's not cold at all. And it's not too hot. But if the weather is nice where you are, please let me know in the chat how the weather is where you are and if you've been able to get out and fly your drones. So Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. I was in another window.
Yeah. So how are you doing on this Wednesday?
I'm good, man. We're back with show number 356. Okay. Not doing bad. The AC is on. Like you said, it's windy out, but it's blowing hot air. I'm not complaining. I'm more so upset at a few things going on in today's world, but we'll get into that later on.
Well, I mean, there's always something happening, and there's, like I said before,
this is true.
You know, we've had spoken in previous conversations, but other than that, but there's always something going on in the drone world. And like I said, if the weather guys where you are, please put it in the chat how the weather is where you are, and if you've been able to get out and fly your drones. But Lawrence,
yeah.
I just, what you were going to say?
I was talking with Steve, STM Drones. He was saying it was extraordinarily hot in the UK.
Really?
Yes, he's not used to it. All that hot weather is crossed the Atlantic at some time and point made it to the UK.
Really?
Yes, he said extremely hot for the last few days.
That's interesting. I don't know. We've had, I know here, if it's hot for a little bit too long, we're going to get rain. We've got our share of rain.
Yeah, you're right about that. But anyway, what's up with you? What are we going to talk about?
What are we going to talk about?
I'm about to just adjust my stage light.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I mean, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, a lot of stuff has already been out there in the news and stuff you already know. But we're going to elaborate a little bit on it in our own little way. You know, I just talk about a couple of things, but the one thing that I do know is happening is that this next couple of months is going to be busy for the drone industry and the drone community because there's a lot on the plate.
Yeah.
Across the board. But one of the things happening is the commercial UAV Expo. That's taking place September 1st through 3rd, 2026 in Las Vegas. So if you are flying commercially and you, I don't know, if you're going to be in the area or, plan to be there, that's a great show to check out. Meet people in the industry, network a little bit. You probably meet a lot of other drone pilots there. So
what's the matter, man? Well, I know what's the matter. Your energy level's a little low. I know you're exhausted.
Well, a little bit, yeah. I mean, other than that, I mean, it's hard for me to hear you sometimes. Yeah, but the next thing that we had coming up, and this is coming up, this will happen before you know it because, shoot, next week, what are we, halfway through the month already?
Yeah, definitely.
So the Northeast Drone Meetup, September 11th through the 13th, 2026, Providence, Rhode Island. That's another one to make. They got a meet and greet on Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. at Snookers. It's a sports bar and grill. Great place to hang out, meet up with other pilots that's going to be at the meetup. You know, get the chit chat, sling a few beers or so, or whatever floats your boat.
Right.
You can
Sports bar. I'm sure there's some pool tables.
eat some wings and whatever you do. Oh, you know.
Yeah, I know. That sounds like a pretty good evening.
Well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Chicken wings, sports, bar. Oh yeah, that's a paragraph.
Pizza got delivered. Jumping out. Okay. We're still here, Ron.
All
Just
right.
jumping out of the chat, but I'm still listening.
Okay.
Enjoy, man. Eat the pizza. Eat it while it's hot. That's what I
Yeah.
do.
Not too hot. You don't
Well,
want to
yeah.
burn
You want to enjoy it.
the skin off the top of your mouth. That's a bad.
Oh, you're
feeling.
talking like spumoni's hot sometimes.
That's a bad feeling.
In the summertime, you've seen it in the summertime with spumoni's. They push pies out the way people pump gas at gas stations. People walking around because they burn in their mouth. That shit is so fresh.
Oh
What's
yeah.
up?
Yeah, we got another meetup coming up in September. Believe it or not, the third one for the month of September. Well, the second one for the month of September, but the other one's at EXPO. So it's all about drone pilots networking, having good fun. Is the Canadian drone meetup, which is happening Sunday, the 20th of September, 2026. That's in Ontario, Lawrence.
Okay.
Yeah, wow. A day of flying, fun, and food. And which one are you up for? The flying, the fun, or the food?
All of the above, man. All of the above. Those guys from the International Drone Club, they do their thing, right? Drone seekers, international drone seekers.
Oh yeah, they're going to be at the meetup.
Yeah,
Or someone from the group is going to be there.
right.
Lawrence.
Hmm?
Then come November, there's the third annual Vegas drone meetup. And I'll tell you once again, forget about the date. I'll tell you the date. It's November 6th through the 8th. If you have never been to Las Vegas, this is an excuse to be there. Not only do you get to see some of the best sights with your drone on,
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of conversation. Another great place to network and meet good people in the drone community is going to be at this meetup. You know, they're going to have a lot of important speaking going on there and a lot of good networking, believe it or not, happening at this.
Right.
And now they're getting involved with STEM. But yeah, this is something to check out. So if you have never been to Vegas, please check this out. It's good for you. You need it. You need it in your drone soul.
Okay. I wish I could. I wish I could make it to one of them, a couple of them. You know, I just don't. My camera decided to shift it back. Hold
Really?
on.
Uh-oh.
Well, not the camera. Its position
What
was
happened?
changed all of a sudden
Who?
on my
Change their
camera.
position.
On the camera.
Are you good now?
Yeah, I'm alright. It'll do.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How many of those books have you read?
3. It's like asking someone, do you read the instructions when you open something? If it's not a drone, no.
Well, you got all those books behind you on the shelf. I was just asking.
Yeah, I know. It's just wallpaper, man. It's just wallpaper. They're not really there. it's for the effect.
I got you.
There's actually a prison cell back there. I just got the wallpaper covered up. And where the
Oh.
fireplace is the window.
I got you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hey, ray of sunshine.
But you know what, Lawrence?
Yeah.
Let me finish telling you about drones. Oh, drones and things. Because the DJI Mimo update, this came out about a week or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
So this here is they got a lot of stuff happening, Lawrence, with all kind of new creative tools and smart editing. Mm-mm-mm.
It's like it's actually the upgrades. I'm impressed.
Yeah, with that automatic backup on it.
They have an automatic backup system now that when you turn off the device,
Mm-hmm.
such as your camera, your Osmo Pocket, whatever you use that you recorded through Mimo, it
Mhm.
will actually save it to the phone in an area where you can pull it up and edit it, or just pull it up to see what you shot in the background. It does it automatically now.
Okay.
It says the auto transfer data for the new Osmo Pocket P, for the 4P,
Mm-hmm.
copying the footage of everything. As soon as you shut it off, data gets sent straight to your phone through the Mimo app.
Impressive.
Before you had to take it home and transfer the data or hook up a
On a
cable.
quick transfer.
Yeah. Now everything is on the spot and compatible starting with the iPhone 14 and higher.
But it still does quick transfer though.
Yes. It still does quick transfer, but that's just one thing option that it does, which is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What else did they do?
Because a lot of people have gotten used to the quick transfer.
Yeah, it's convenient. I thought they were going to make everything like that at one time, which we know is bad, but
Well, you know what, Lawrence? They also have coming out here not coming out, but the DJI Mic Mini 2S. They've added well, the internal recording on it without this thing getting to be a larger microphone. It's a small,
yeah, they look like oversized buttons.
right. Instead of making it a big microphone, it's basically a wireless lavalier mic.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? To the little transmitter on the camera device or wherever you want to mount it on. But let's be for real. They've had this in previous models, I believe, the recording to the device, and which is beautiful because sometimes if you have your recording and your audio and your visual on the same recording
Channel, the same channel.
right, same channel on the when you record, and sometimes that the vocals or whatever can get interrupted. How many times have you had issues where the mic didn't record and it's just nothing?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So, why? Because of the way it was plugged in,
Right.
the cables you were using. I think that DJI does a good job of cutting that issue out completely. But now that they have the internal recording, this is nice.
Well, the fact that it has its own memory, I forget what the exact time is. I think it's 28 hours and okay, it's all right. It's 28 hours of onboard storage, upgraded AI noise canceling, blah blah blah, and it's if you're using it in 32-bit float mode. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something new, but If you're using it and not in float mode, you're only going to get 22 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is, 28 hours recording at 24-bit and 32-bit in 22. So 24-bit is 28 hours more time, and in 32-bit, I guess that's the highest setting, you're only going to get 22 hours of recording time, which is like 14 and a half gig.
That's a lot of time.
14 and a half gig is a lot of, yeah. Yeah, for just voice, for audio, hell yeah. You could probably do half a movie, or at least one of those movie skits that everyone sees.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, welcome to Wednesday night with those guys. What's up, everybody? Chinese government will know what your home floor plan is, John. Eldon, what's up? John was saying he's getting a robot to clean a robot drone to clean his house. I asked him how did he get it into the country, and Gator Drone says now the government will have a floor plan of John's house. Like one of the iRobots. It maps the house. You know what it is, right?
Like I said, if you want to see some vacation pictures of when I was in some other country,
yeah. Have at it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But anyway, we have a few people watching.
Mm-hmm.
And a few people, I guess, in the chat, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there might come a time where we might want to do a roll call, but
Okay, we could do that.
Yeah, I think we can handle that.
All right.
There's a couple of people. How many people are watching? There's 14 watching.
They claim 14 watching, but
yeah,
they'll start typing
3
in the chat. Let's shout out. Okay, no, they've been talking. They've been communicating in the chat, which is good.
I see a few people. I'm just saying that I see about 3 or 4 people now.
Okay. All right. Well, let's start out with representing the Bronx, I think on his way home or already home. Takeoff, lift, and land. Eldon, what's up, man? I hope all is well. Yeah, you saw Ghost walk past 2 times behind you. His place is haunted. Shout out to Ron. Shout out to Gator Drone. How are you, sir? Hope all is well.
Ron,
thanks.
Good.
Please don't forget to hit that like button. Representing Long Island, Strong Island, John Olson. How are you, sir? Hope all is well with you.
John Olson.
Don't get that robot to clean your house, bro.
Don't get it?
Don't get it. Ray of Sunshine. How are you? Hope all is well.
Sunshine.
Thanks for coming through. Good to see you always. General Lee, shout out to you, sir. I think he's starting to slack. I haven't seen any FPV videos. I want to see some more videos, General Lee. Brian, Waypoint, New England. How are you, sir? Thanks for coming to Wednesday night with those guys. Let's go. We've got all the way to the top. STM, Drones Media, Steve. How are you, sir? And last but not least, oh, wait a minute. Giggles FPV was in here early. I don't know if he's still here. Shout out to you. TJ, 777 Russell Glarham. If you're still in here, shout out to you too, sir. And before that, Frank Rizzo, who's always here first. Jody, how are you? That's it, bro. All right. You just had to blow something else up, huh? Welcome to Wednesday night with those guys, where we talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Is it Wednesday already? Wow.
Drone and sometimes not drone related. Yeah, it is, man.
Wow. Wednesday.
How did you not tell? What do we got? We got some good stuff for you guys.
Oh, yeah, this one here. But I didn't. But you know what? I saw it coming.
What's this? What did you see coming?
I saw it coming. But DJI calls on American drone pilots. What? To fight the FCC ban on already approved drones. And what's so crazy with that, Lawrence?
Yeah.
We all remember when the time talk when everybody was going crazy and they were saying, "Oh, it could be retroactive. It could be retroactive." And
Yeah. And everyone's saying, no, they're not.
yeah, well, I mean, no one knew. No one knew, and
True.
and
It was all speculation.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I knew, but I'm gonna say that it was one thing after another, and I've seen this with the government when it comes to this with drones.
Yeah.
Year after year after year after year since I've been doing this.
Right. They say they're going to do something. They say
No,
they're going to give you a chance to talk about it or just discuss how you feel. And then they still shit on
no, it's just there's always something different coming at you, something different coming at you. But you know, DJI, I guess, is actually calling on, their American customers, you know, basically to. I mean, listen. There's a published proposal out there that there's comments that they're accepting,
it. Mm-hmm.
because their thing is they're looking to destroy the marketing, the sales, and the import
The
of,
business itself.
well,
The whole business. Anything with the word drone in it, gone.
no, yeah, basically. What I'm saying is, there's certain types of drones, like you got your swarm drones, and believe it or not, you may think that it doesn't really affect you much, but when you start talking about swarm drones and stuff like that, you're talking about and
The
then
drone light shows.
right, yes, but then there's a thing that we start talking about. Well, the allowances, who's allowed to and who's not allowed to. It all starts to break
I
down.
already know what's going down, Herman.
It's all going to
Remember?
start breaking down like that and everything, like. So even that in itself is craziness. And like I know, it'll come down to a friend of a friend who's a friend that happens to be in that business.
In that business, yes. And
Whatever
we have the perfect example. One of the largest drone companies was brought out by Trump's son.
Mm-hmm.
You remember we did stories on it. I had to go back to remember what episodes, but we did stories on the people or parties of people who were buying out drone companies, like Sky Nova, and those companies were being brought out. And Trump's son had something to do with that, like he has something to do with unusual machines. So here's that Buy America thing again. I'm just saying.
I mean, that's what that's what the whole thing was based on, promoting. It was to force the direction towards American-made products.
Right, but here DJI is asking Americans who have and own these devices
Mm-hmm.
to speak up. And
Right, it makes a lot of sense because you're talking about drones that have thermal imaging,
yes,
light off, directional and stuff like
yes, really quick, Herman.
that.
I got the link. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for the application. I just want to explain something really quick about the application here, if they haven't filled it out yet. This is the form right here. Okay, I'll put this in the chat. You have to put here where it says specify FCC proceeding to which your filing refers to. Here you have to put 26-189. Okay, and in the second section here, the link also shows you have to put this in this section here, prohibiting importation, marketing of certain foreign produced military grade UAS and et cetera, et cetera. It has to go in the box. Then you put your email, et cetera. Um, let me stop sharing this. The actual page that gives you that information to put there is on the Drone Advocacy Alliance, which you have in the descriptions, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll put both in the chat for them so they'll know what to click on and what not to, and you can finish up.
Okay. Have a sip of water.
Okay. Well, I left it blank like that because immediately after the live stream, I'm going to fill it out. But I wanted to show you guys because I didn't know it says copy something and put it in this section, and that's what I did. It's a light read. It's actually how to tell your story. It's a whole section on how to tell, how to fill it out, basically.
Okay. Well, see, this thing here basically is an all-out assault on everything that is owned and moved by, I guess, the major markets in the drone industry, which would happen to be the DJI flow of almost all of these drones, I could say, from the thermal imagery, the LiDAR, let's look at now the drone in the box, those docking
The
stations.
dock stations, yeah.
Right, it's I don't know. It's just,
And hey Gary,
what is it? Drones that weigh over 55 pounds?
50, right. But they say drones that weigh over 55 pounds, but here's the catch-22.
Right.
The Avata 360 doesn't weigh over 55 pounds, and it's on that list. Why? Because it could be considered a weapon of war because it has LiDAR.
Right. That
Gary.
was covered under the those type of drones and stuff like that. I don't know. Listen, it's crazy. And I've been saying for the longest time, they found a way to attack the entire drone situation in the United States.
Yeah. Yeah. And for one, even the agricultural drones too.
Right, because
they put it in class of being a, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because the classification for spraying of certain poison pesticides.
Yeah. So it looks like either you're going to buy American, or if Amazon allows it, they will stop that too. The way they're allowing Amazon to use third parties to get in the Osmo Pocket 4 Pro and stuff like that, that shit's going to stop too. Watch.
Yeah, eventually.
That's the next thing. That's the only thing stopping people from getting the stuff they're getting now from DJI, other than having them cross the border.
Unless there's other markets that have them and can get the product.
True. But right now, I put for the drone advocacy, but I didn't put for the other one, for the application.
Like I said, it's an attack from every side of the entire market. Now, you yourself can't even resell your drones.
Right. I just brought the 360. I just got the 360. She's a few months old.
No, I'm just saying.
But I do know a few guys said they're going to have to pry them from their dead hands.
I'm saying, like, you can't even sell it now.
Right, because it'll be considered illegal.
If this is allowed, yeah.
I have a question.
Like I know, they just want to hear your opinion, and their decision has already been made.
Right, but here's something to think about, guys, out there in the chat, and you, Herman, check this out. Right now, it's the Avata 360. So now you're going to send police or FAA agents or people out there like that. Means the NYPD has to learn which drones are valid and which drones are not. Because if I'm flying with my Air 2S, it doesn't have LiDAR and it doesn't comply to anything like that. So I can still fly it, right? Is the cop just going to say, give me your damn drone? Or you have to prove that it doesn't have LiDAR or some shit?
Well, I mean,
does that make sense?
I mean,
because that's what's going to happen.
But why is he asking you about your drone?
Well, if he's asking about it because he just heard DJI drones are illegal. So anything with the letter DJI on it is considered illegal to him. You know these cops, and nothing bad against police officers. I have a lot of police officer friends, but you know how the organization is here in New York City, and being not Beantown, Metropolis. I can see them now.
I could take the easy way out and say I don't know what you're talking about, or I could spend another 5 minutes elaborating on where you're coming from.
But everybody in the world outside of the U.S. has access to these projects. Your robotic lawnmower and vacuum cleaners are military-grade LiDAR. My Toyota has LiDAR too. I'm not planning a U.S. trip, Gary.
No, you're totally.
I totally understand.
I just say to you that with the improvement of technology, they use the improvement of technology to throw it back in their face, the Chinese product's face, to say that these are the reasons.
Oh, it's time for sponsor.
And they're listed as military grade.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsor.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll be back.
For the live stream that talks about everything in the drone world and promote the usage of drones. Tune in every Wednesday night to Wednesday Night with
those guys.
Man, those guys.
Yeah, what they said.
Yeah, Lawrence, they're trying to stop it. And I told
All right, well, listen, guys. This is your chance. DJI is asking people to go fill out this form here.
Yes, please.
Okay, please. I filled it out. Well, actually, I don't know if it'll copy over. Someone please click on the link that I'm putting in the chat now and let me know if it comes filled out. If not, I can show you what to put in those information lines right out the box. I can copy it right now. This goes in the first box.
In the first box?
Yeah, on the first line. This right here. And then this goes on copy. I have to copy this. Hold on.
Nothing.
The second part. No, in the chat.
Okay.
The 26,189. And on the second line, put this. Then you could fill out everything. Okay, thank you, RJ. Now to copy that 26,189, put it in the first box. Copy the prohibiting an importation of marketing in certain form. Put that paragraph in the second line. The yellow box will appear, and then everything, it'll actually put your email, etc. Okay, they're saying it's not filled out, but that's the information to put in. 26,189 and that paragraph, that sentence.
Now, when you get into doing your comment,
yes, please no cursing because they immediately eliminate it. If you
please
use expletives.
Hold on, please. Before you do it, sit down
and think
about it. Maybe even do something different, old-fashioned.
And they want you to put an example of how you use those drones.
Write it down. You understand?
Or type it on your cell phone or computer.
Whichever one makes you happy.
Spell check it.
Yeah, and please read it over and over again. And make sure it sounds like somebody is actually speaking to you. And it's clean and
nice. Thank you for your support, Gator Drone.
Because a lot of times we start writing like we think and when we speak, and we start thinking that we're talking to our friends and stuff like that. So we gotta actually keep our heads together on this and leave our comments nice and clean. And
yes, we do. And this is the Drone Alliance. It's in the Drone Alliance is in the description.
How
the
low
link? The link is in the description there.
Oh, mic is low, Lawrence?
Just a little, not much. Not much. I don't pay attention to it because I just turn up my headphones.
Oh, that's high. I think it's all the way up.
So now, if you want to read the actual article, Vic Moss, who we have on here all the time. He explains the situation on the Drone Alliance page. That link I just put does that. Okay,
Okay, because there's a link to it right in the
in the
description.
description as well, right? For those of you who may
Yeah.
watch the live stream afterwards.
You know, it was a quick, funny joke, real quick, Lawrence.
What's that?
Seriously, I thought this was a quick, funny joke. How the FCC scares a Republican senator.
Hmm.
Yeah, he said drone pilots know how it feels.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. I mean, let's think about this. And I've been watching this now for a minute, and we're not even thinking about drones, but like just talking with this senator, is it John Kennedy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He told the FCC's top lawyer that how the agency, believe it or not, scares him. You know, and not even talking about drones. You know, I'm thinking that listening, I'm reading this article, and I saw something else on this. And I'm like, are they trying to censor television? Because they're talking a lot
That's exactly what it sounds like.
and broadcasting.
It's
And
not just drones, guys. They're trying to censor every freaking thing that we do or try to do. It's not. That's what the impression that I got, Herman.
well, the
Honestly,
whole broadcasting, I'm like, they weren't interested in some of the things that are on television, and
this is the FCC. Hmm.
but you've already allowed them.
Hey,
Now, what
Angel.
is this here? I got one. Maybe. Well, this is good. Oh, I'm coming in kind of low. You saying?
Okay, so how about I turn down some? He says I'm about to blow his speakers, so I
Oh,
will.
that's you.
I'm booming. Okay, I'll drop down. What about that, Ron? Is that okay? Give me a 1 for good, 0 for no good. What's up, Angel? How are you? Hope all is well.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know, Lawrence. This is crazy because he also was. Well, the article makes mention of the drones. You know, the foreign drones that are placed on the covered list,
Mm-hmm.
and
This is the first time you're hearing of someone from politics mention the word drone. I mean, outside of we're trying to get rid of them.
yeah, yeah. You know, I was kind of twisted with this article. I'm like, it's crazy because, and it's in Drone Excel, just like the first article. You can't miss it. Just go in there and flip through it. It's in there.
It's 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 gonna be hard because now that they're censoring, they're trying to block. The FCC is trying to block anything that has to do with broadcast in or outside of the United States. That's what it comes down to, Herman.
Yeah,
In
like
or
I said,
outside of the United States,
it's
which means they could stop broadcasts that you're getting from the BBC or channels from overseas,
right. That's what
whether it
I'm
be
saying. So,
sports, whether it be news.
or even um, streaming channels or
Yep, yep,
that
yep. We wouldn't be able to watch you
produce
great
shows.
YouTubers from Canada.
I don't think it'll get that bad.
You don't know. We
But
kept saying we don't think it'll get that bad. DJI will survive it. They survived it without our ass.
well, listen, you know, no one saw that coming with the
True,
FCC.
true. But there were people out there that knew it, and they didn't warn us.
What they were,
They didn't warn the
well,
people.
what was happening was, you know, everybody was more interested in just being able, I guess, to fly their drones and trying to survive through the changes.
Hmm.
you know, like I said, we mentioned that before. There's just so many changes and changes and changes since we've been flying, till we're almost back to what the rules were from square one. Just that now they're not allowing you to have the drones anymore, or trying not to.
Yeah, that's true.
Excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just sending out a message
No, I'm just
anyway.
no, I was just drinking the water.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was in an. I still
But
have like 9 windows
this
open.
senator, this Republican senator is out of Louisiana,
Yeah.
and I guess he questioned the FCC's General Assembly. At what is at a Senate Judiciary
Meeting, yes.
committee? Yeah.
Yes.
So this is where I guess their answers and their opinions on certain things kind of took them back a little bit.
I get it. I get it. But when a politician speaks up and says something scares them, which you rarely hear from a politician, no matter who they are, you should pay attention. Doesn't matter what side he's on. He just mentioned little things that are going on with the FCC as far as overstepping their reach.
They've been doing that, and they've been getting certain allowances to do such.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't know what the like count is. Let me refresh. There's only we're cheesing tonight.
Who?
We're cheesing tonight on the likes. It's just enough cheese to cover the bread.
Oh, it's like that.
Not enough to call it a grilled cheese.
There's only 17 people watching.
Yeah, I know. I see. I just refreshed the page. It shows 15, whatever.
Oh, there's that much. Yeah, 15, 17 or whatever.
Yeah, but anyway,
I'm gonna refresh the page and see.
Don't lose the stream.
Oh no. Not that page.
See, you got thousands of windows open too.
Not that page.
Johnny Dronefly, what's up? John Kennedy, he lives right here. He lives right where we fly in Madisonville by the river. He's a guy you don't want on your bad side. Well, it's because he has a lot of money. Anyone with a lot of money, you don't want to be on their bad side. What's up, Johnny Dronefly?
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
What about the fact that he's a state senator?
Yeah, hello. Don't they come with secret police
I don't
and
know.
stuff like that?
They come with something.
Yeah, listen.
That if he or she, no matter who it was, if you was on their bad side, they got enough to make your side a little tougher.
Yeah, right, for real. Oh wow. I just mentioned that there's no TFRs today. Today I saw 3 Osprey helicopters fly out in Queens, right? Making a beeline. They rarely have their props straight ahead. The first one that flew over, it sounded like a train. I heard it coming. That's why I looked up. And the other 2 went flying behind it, but the props weren't all the way down. And I'm looking at TFRs from Long Island. Now check it out. After they went that way, about 15 minutes afterwards, 3 presidential helicopters. You know, they fly him around. 3 of those copters went zooming towards Manhattan. So I'm just now looking at this.
So there was no TFR at the time?
There was a TFR. I said there wasn't.
Well,
so I need to correct that. Right about that.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How many people did you send out there to go fly?
I didn't send nobody.
Okay. Well,
I didn't send nobody, fortunately.
What?
Yeah.
You remember before with your 04 units and your 03 units and your units, and this, that, and the other?
Yeah.
There was a good old thing called the GoPro.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Yes, I still do. I still have.
Flies an 8K over Niagara Falls.
Really?
And check this one out, Lawrence. And they supposedly, as I'm going to say, they left the permit out of the description.
Oh yeah, I bet they did.
Now, check this one out. In a 2 minute and 39 second YouTube film published by GoPro, flying over Niagara Falls on August 9th, where it's shot in 8K on a Mission 1 Pro.
You keep talking, I'm going to show it.
That Mission 1 Pro is what they used to shoot that video that was mounted on top of a drone. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm showing it while you talk.
Mounted on top of a drone.
Yes,
And,
that's it.
yeah. And it was flown by a pilot that's behind the FPV Evan channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
FPV Evan.
This was released on August 9th, right? By Monday, the clip had received about 29,000
Views.
821 views, with almost roughly of 1,100 likes.
Well,
you see this video?
This is what I wanted to go into. First of all, she's waterproof. Second of all, I want to point out something. It is forbidden to fly on the United States side. They don't care who you are, what commercial company you are. You're not flying a drone. This is all being done from the Canadian side of the falls. So I want to point it out. Now, he goes out to a certain point and turns around. It's a lip. I'll show you when he gets to it. He's already done it twice. It should be coming up. And then he has to...
Side?
No, this is the Canadian side. Right here, this bend right here in the turn is the division between the American side and the Canadian side. He got a permit to fly this on the Canadian side. Mm-hmm. If you notice, he stops about midway. This is the Canadian side that he's flying from. The American side, like I said, the story goes on to say a few people have gone up here and been inspired to go do the same thing he's done, and they've all either been arrested and or had drones confiscated. Once again, the same bend right here, he turns back. This is the end of the Canadian side. He has to turn back.
How does he know?
Because they have it on the map. You can see it on the map. They mark it. They say if you go past this point, you're screwed. You're flying the U.S. airspace, and you're subject, when you come back to the United States, to penalization, to be penalized. Right. This is the same thing on the right-hand side here. Mm-hmm. But this video inspired, like you said, I'll put it on in the chat so you guys can check it out with sound, but it inspired a few hundred people, Herman, to go up to Niagara Falls on the United States side and try the same thing. Yes, definitely. So don't do it if you live in the United States. And if you live in the United States, it's a state park. They don't even let you, they don't care if you're rich, no commercials, nothing is filmed there on the American side. And they've already arrested or confiscated close to 100 people's drones and stuff.
Wow, we can't fly.
But from the Canadian side, you can apply for a permit to fly from there. You got to have special reasons, but you can apply for a permit. There's a lot of paperwork, but you can fly from the Canadian side, and you have to show them your flight path to show that you will not cross over into American airspace.
Okay. Wasn't that the flight, the promotional spot for
this was a commercial for the Mission 1, right? The GoPro.
I'm saying originally the Phantom flew there.
Originally the Phantom flew there. Yeah, we don't know what paperwork or who slipped how much
this
money.
was a long time ago where you could fly, and they
The rules were a lot different. Yeah. The rules were different. You could fly from the United States side to the Canadian side, and no one messed with you. There's not anymore.
What is that? That was
what do you mean?
In the days of what is that?
It was back when the FAA hadn't made up a bunch of rules as far as
Mhm.
flying. But
No, it was back when you saw a drone and it was like, what is that?
oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Now you see a drone in the air,
You
and
know
it's
exactly, you see a drone on the ground, in the air, wherever, you know exactly what it
mm-hmm,
is.
mm-hmm,
And the days of,
exactly.
what is that? Yeah, you know, those, they were flying in those places.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So guys, watch the video. It's a beautiful video. They went through a lot to get the paperwork to fly on the Canadian side. Don't
Hmm.
try it from the American side. I do know someone, Herman, who went up there on a Sunday morning. This was about 10 years ago. He went up on, and I told him it was a state park. There's no flying at no Niagara, and he's like, "Well, I'm going up there anyway. I'll be in the area." And he says he was up at 6 in the morning,
Uh-huh.
and he said the park police were out there, and they were like, "Excuse me, is that a drone bag?" He started sweating. He got scared. He got shook. He took his bag back to the hotel. He's like, and that was 10 years ago. So imagine now.
So basically, what you're saying is you got punked.
Yeah, yeah, he got punked.
Talk,
Hey, Angie, what's up?
tough
How
talk.
are you?
Who? Angie? Hey,
Angie,
Angie, what's going on?
Angie, fold up into the chat. Happy, hey guys, happy Wednesday with her shot.
Okay.
You
Happy
know what?
Wednesday.
I should have a shot, but it's not the holiday time, and plus I can't. I have to stay clean for a couple of days. Anyway, it's almost time for FPV corner.
You know what, Lawrence?
What do you want to talk about?
We happen to have another drop we have to get back to a sponsor,
Well, yeah, in 8 minutes or close to it. Yeah,
and then they'll do FPV corner, right? Okay.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
no, but I was just
Unless you're gonna give me more time for FPV corner, I'll gladly eat it up.
no, but I was just saying I was just thinking about the thing here with this GoPro. You know what? Why? I
Well,
thought that a lot of, well, I mean, I guess it's time for the comeback because with not being able to get most of these
dude,
systems
you
that
know, let me stop you right here. I know why GoPro did this stunt. Let's say I have a pretty good idea why GoPro did this stunt. I
mhm.
just need to open this app and explain to you that I have stock in GoPro. I
Okay.
have quite a few shares in GoPro, and for the last fucking year
Here we
and
go.
a half, they've been in the red. They come out with a new camera, they go into the green, they turn it. You get a little bit ahead, but I I'm losing money here, man. That's why. That's why GoPro's fucking coming out with diving, flying to Niagara Falls. It's gotta be. They have to do something like DJI. DJI was the first to do it, right? With a drone, right? I know, I got jokes, right? But seriously, GoPro, you can buy it for pennies on the dollar. I don't want to hear anyone say, yo, Lawrence said buy stock in GoPro. Don't do it. They may go bankrupt tomorrow.
Not if they sell this camera
If they sell this camera, my shit will go into the green, bro. I can go back 3 months. Let's go.
right, but
Year
my
to date.
there's
And
got
for a year,
there's but
they've
there's
been
got to be there's
in
got to
the,
be a
I
need
can't
for it.
show it. Huh?
But there's got to be a need for it.
Yeah, I know. And everyone's, not a lot of people are using GoPros since they came out with the O3 and O4s. Hmm.
Well, I
And the
mean,
Vista units and
right.
everything
That's what
else
I'm
they got
saying to
out
you.
there. And
But
who wants
now,
to put a heavy ass camera on top of their drone? You know, when the O3 came out and people got rid of this heavy ass Euro 9, they were getting minutes added onto their flight time. You understand what I'm saying? So
flying the bus.
yeah, that's what a drone felt like with a GoPro on it. It was like flying a bus or the Scooby van. You pick up speed, and then if you have to slow down, you got to pick up that speed again. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm rambling. I'm getting excited. What's up, Rob C? Philip Koshak, what's good, man? How are you?
What's going on? Rob,
Aviano.
what time is it?
5 minutes
Good.
too.
Yeah, you know what?
Well, we'll do a sponsor and go on FPV corner.
I mean, we could get an early sponsor and
Okay, we can do that.
all right, let's get it. Let's get that sponsor. Drone Adair. If you're at Part 107 and you're looking to scale your operations, then Drone Adair is for you. Tools to make you a more knowledgeable pilot. This is where you can book appointments, meet new clients, schedule appointments with all your jobs. Leave the office work to someone else. Drone Adair. It's for you. There's a link in the description. Check it out. Drone Adair. And we're back.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to Wednesday night with those guys. And
Is
it's
it?
time. What time is it?
I don't know. What time is it?
It's that time. It's time for FPV corner. I'm sorry, I can't afford a drop yet. I'm still investing in AI. I might have somebody do a drop for FPV corner.
Here we go. All I want to know is this. Who do we have tonight on FPV Corner?
Tonight for FPV corner, we have Benny FPV. It's his first time here.
Hello,
Okay,
hello.
what's up? How are you?
Thank you for having me.
No worries, man. We're sorry about last week, but it was a busy week. So
No.
I'm glad you could come through this week.
I appreciate the
How are you
invite.
doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Just staying up. Flying.
All right.
Okay, I just want to let you know, you made it very hard for me to find videos that I could show on.
I'm so sorry.
No. In a good way. In
Oh.
a good way, because you explain who you are, where you're from, and then I'll go into the questions and we'll do it that way.
Okay. Well, I'm Benny FPV. I hail from the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
I've been flying FPV for about 3 years now. And I use it just for therapy, just for self, health, mental health. And through this journey, I've met so many wonderful people and just kind of bought into the community and just love everything about flying and the people that I've met so far on the way.
Okay. Well,
That's good.
I saw some of your work. I didn't know we had a mutual friend, FPV Vegan.
Oh yeah, that's
In
the
fact,
homie.
I had no idea that this is going to be a new thing to FPV Corner because you're going to help me out here. But we're going to get a few gorilla whoopers on here
Okay, yeah.
because it's something people are doing here in the city. It's something people are doing all over, and I see these people flying little tiny 65 millimeters and 75 millimeter drones, and no one even looks twice. As soon as you pick up something the size of an Xbox controller, people are looking at you.
Right,
You
right.
know?
And it's interesting you say that because I was talking with someone the other day about the just gorilla whooping and how it has a negative connotation, where for me in the city, getting off of work at 5, I only have a few hours of daylight. Learning for me, I started in the city, and
Yeah.
diving buildings and stuff. Obviously, it's only 65s, 75s that I use, but it's one of those things that it's on the pilot to there's a lot of
You got one to show because if most people,
absolutely.
that anyone that doesn't know what a 65 millimeter or 75 millimeter tiny whoop is, these are the little, correct me if I'm wrong, these are run on 1S and 2S.
1S little drones right here. This is the race spec 65, very light.
Okay.
This is the it's a custom build, but it's very light as well. It's 1S, and you can see it's. I
Was
don't
that
know.
an '03 unit? '04?
No, no, this
Oh
is
no.
just analog.
Okay,
Now
analog. Okay.
the 0465 is this little baby right here.
Okay. All
You know,
right. But because a lot of people don't actually know what a tiny whoop is, due to the fact that they know is it's a drone. They know about drones. When you hear the word drone, they think either a DJI cookie cutter, the white ghost, or
yeah,
they think of a Mavic style drone, or they think of a 5 inch or 6 inch or 7 inch drone.
right.
And
These right here on the bottom, the bigger drones.
right. And everybody else now, because of all these drone laws that have changed, everyone has been building 250 millimeters and smaller. I mean, 250 gram and smaller, sorry.
Right,
250 grams. And these tiny whoops fit in that category. Now,
right. And
how long have you been flying?
3 years,
3 years now?
3 years
Okay.
now. Now
Oh,
FPV seriously. Now I've flown
all
like
right. Panama FPV, Poppy FPV
I'm
came by
sorry.
to say what's up. Panama Poppy FPV is saying what's up, Benny.
Oh, I see him. What's going on, Poppy? What's good? I love that guy, man.
He came by to show some support, man, which is good. Which is real good.
What's
That's
up,
what I
man?
want you guys to do, to come through and support each other.
Yes,
Now,
yes,
what
sir.
do you prefer? This is a stupid question because I can see it on the ball behind you, but
Yeah.
what do you prefer? The tiny whoops or mid-size or standard size? Mid-size meaning the 3 inch, or
Yeah,
what do you prefer to fly?
I started with a 65 small analog whoops like this, but I think the situation, depending on the situation, calls for what size I use. So like in the bandos, I love my 5 inch, I love my 2.5, my twos, the open props. But
Yeah.
in the city and in events and like around people, these are perfect for it. You know?
Now, I know the answer to this question already, but maybe someone in the chat doesn't. What happens if you hit a person in the forehead or in the leg with one of those things at full speed? It bounces off and they go, that would tickle.
Yeah, and one of my videos, it was important for me to show that. So I full ran myself, you know, into myself with one of these little 65s, just crash land into myself all the time.
But at least you used yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use myself first.
You could have got a lawsuit. You could
I,
have got a lawsuit there.
yeah, when I fly very conservatively. I don't do any big tricks like as far as like doing something out of my wheelhouse, especially around people. You know, it's you know, you have to be a bit concerned, aware of your surroundings. You know.
This is true. This is true. But I have. Wait a minute. Hold it. Let me put Benny's name is in the description here. Let me put his YouTube channel and in the chat first, and then I'll get a video
Oh, check
that
it.
I have of you.
Thank
I believe this is you and FPV Vegan at Pilgrim because
Right.
you flash FPV Vegan above the drone, so I assume that's him there. Can you explain what you guys are hold on, let me cue that back up here. I cannot play the audio due to copyright infringement and all of that stuff. But what's going on here? I see. It seems you were about to follow him.
Yeah.
As you
So
go
we're
ahead.
doing a truck chase, and we had our damaged Illmatic frames, 5 inch frames, that we were just following each other with. You know, I've seen you guys at Pilgrim, so you know how fun it is to fly the 5 inch out there, and
Yeah.
we're just having fun. We tried practice, you know, following each other and just like doing a video where we both collab. You know, we're around
Right.
each other
Right.
all the time, and it's a perfect place to do like a car chase and fly your 5 inch there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just floating around the car, and he's doing the same. We're keeping communication, you know, letting each other know where we are. He's usually the one following me. But yeah, I was just kind of trying to get the car, keep the car in focus, and also just
Well,
play
I wanted to point out something.
freestyle. Yep.
For those of you who have never done this, flying FPV in a car is nowhere near as easy as it looks, because the physics of your body are saying that you're moving, and you're flying the drone, which your brain is saying you're moving, and your body's moving in one direction, and your brain is trying to. It's not easy to do.
Hey, God forbid there's potholes. You know, you hit a couple of potholes, and you're just like this with the controller. You know, and I'm thumbing also, so it's a little. You know, I'm not pinching. I'm thumbing, which it's a preference thing, but it makes it harder when I'm hitting those bumps. You know.
I wanted to point that out because I was going to ask you that, because I have to ask pilots this: are you a pincher or are you a thumber? Because from what I hear, pinchers fly a little more accurately. Thumbers are most of the thumbers, people I know who are thumbers are cruisers. Like I cruise. I'm a thumber.
Okay.
I cruise, and when I try to do freestyle, I try to pinch, and it just doesn't work out.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming from like video game plate, Nintendo.
See, that's my problem. That's my problem. This is an Xbox controller right here, bro.
There you go. And I'm not gonna change. I'm too old to change right now. So I find myself, and I also have short little stubby fingers, so it doesn't move much. When I press down on it, I have really good control, and you build up that dexterity and that fine precision,
In the chat, a few people are saying that they're thumbers also.
Yeah.
And I want to point out something as opposed to pinchers. General Lee says he thumbs. Giggles FPV says he thumbs. Hey, morning, Rob in Australia. How are you, sir? Hope all is well. Tell Sue I say good morning to you guys. Getting back to the thumbing thing that I like better than pinchers. If I poke you with these thumbs, I could hurt you, bro.
Nah,
I poked someone in the neck, and they was like, "Yo, dude, your fingers are steel." I said, "Comes from flying."
And I might be biased, but I believe all the best FPV freestyle flyers are thumbers. I mean, I might be biased.
Mr. Steele is, yes. There are. I would have to agree with you, though.
Okay.
I would have to agree with you, seriously, because coming from video, and most FPV pilots play video games.
Yep.
The ones that, and I know that now, I could, except for some that started out pinching, a few of them pinched because they used to fly camera drones.
Oh, okay. I never knew the origins of pinching.
See, that's where I believe it comes from.
Yes. They brought it from camera drone. Someone who flew camera drone said, "I only know how to fly pinching," and they started. I will have to confirm that, but I'm almost 9 times out of 10 sure that's where it originally started. Came over into FPV.
Yeah, and
In
I
fact,
tried.
who you can ask?
I'm sorry.
Joshua Bardwell. But that would be one of his questions to ask him. He would probably answer something like that. Which came first, the pincher or the thumber?
Thumber, baby, thumbers.
But listen, have you got to fly with Panama FPV? And who do you fly with?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Who do you fly with? I know you fly with FPV Vegan.
So in the city, I fly. I fly with FPV Vegan, Slacker FPV, Supply FPV, and Max. Also Monster Duke. He's more of a racer, but he's a great pilot in the city. And when I go upstate New York, Panama Poppy, Quad Kev,
Okay.
the Array FPV, and then also in the city, but Brooklyn, when I want to fly my 5-inch, E-Man is a great dude to fly with in the IKEAs out there, and
Over by IKEA and Red Hook?
yeah.
I've flown FPV over there. That's
Man,
a
it's
spot.
fun.
Behind or by the IKEA sign, because
No, behind, right in the parking lot.
we flew by the crane, the first crane out in the front one day early, and then we flew camera drone and with no FPV that day, only camera drones in the back.
Yeah, it's surprisingly fun there. I didn't know IKEA could be so fun.
That's interesting. I need to go over there with my Avata 360 before it gets banned.
No, it's not gonna get bad. That place is pretty good. I'll hit you up next time we're out there.
Yeah, do that, definitely. That would be good. I'm going to be incapacitated for about a week, but we after the week it's on and popping.
Okay.
All
What?
right. Now, quick question.
Yes.
Another question. What protocol do you use? Are you ELRS? Are you Crossfire? What do you use?
So being
And why?
3 years, starting 3 years ago, ELRS was the most popular thing out there. So I'm only flown ELRS so far.
Okay. No, over by Google IKEA Brooklyn, Red Hook, Eldon, and you'll see the layout there. It's pretty hot. They have some ancient cranes from the 1950s. They used to unload ships with there that are cool to fly around. Which I never thought about. Actually, I wasn't bold enough. Now I would go there and fly FPV.
I mean, and when we were there at night, you know, the cops just checked up on us. They were cool. They let us fly there. They're just like, you know.
So you were flying 5-inch or what? Or
5-inch. I was flying my 5-inch out there. My open props. I was flying whoops as well, matting the trees. You know, because you with
the tiny trees, the small trees.
Yes, exactly. They're so much fun. They have the perfect amount of space for you just to practice power looping and matting through it.
Well, I have to get into more time on a simulator, but I have been using the simulator. It's just I haven't transitioned it to outdoors because when I'm not working, guess what I do? I take out a camera drone and I go fly. When you fly drones for a living, what do you do on your day off? You go freaking fly drones.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know,
that's the love of the game, though. That anytime I'm not flying, I'm thinking about flying. You know.
So now you build your own stuff, right?
So yeah, after I went to electronic school, like a vocational high school. So I was always into like soldering and tech and stuff. I went to college for IT, so I can build your computer. So I'm really good at that stuff. And the first year I got into it, I would buy binding flies until I started swapping out motors. And
Electro just said, "What's up, Benny?"
Oh, what's going on? What's going on, Ray? Love you, buddy. Yeah, that's I fly with him when I go up to Panama Poppy's spot over there too.
Okay.
All right. Well, now I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yeah, go.
All the dudes that you listed.
Yes.
You need to put them in touch with me so I can line them up for week after week.
Of course.
So I can keep with the Gorilla Whoops segment going. I had a racing theme going. We had a bunch of FPV racers from the Midwest, the Missouri area and stuff like that. And now I'm into my gorilla whooping thing. I may show at some time and point a video in a city somewhere, but it can't be New York.
Gotcha. Well, we just came from
you understand? It can't be New York.
Right.
I work here in New York flying drones, and I do a drone related show, and we have to stay within the limitations of and rules of certain things. If you understand what I'm saying.
I hear you. And me and Vegan just came back from a Portland trip, which was
what's up with that? I saw him. He was like, "Yo, I got this hotel room. There's 2 beds here. I got the room to myself." How did that happen?
So there's a FPV pilot named Jimmy Sprinkles. He came over to New York last summer and flew with us, and just was inspired to have a pilot exchange. So he wanted to create a program where you get people that normally don't travel, you know, and pay for their flight and give them a place to stay and just have a whole week. You just wake up to go fly, pretty much.
Hell, I'm in the wrong business.
No, but he's doing that right out of his love, you know, just from you know, it's coming out of his pocket, and he's just the scene in Portland.
He's sponsoring pilots. It's like they do with schools. He's sponsoring pilots in other states.
Pretty much. So it was me, Vegan, and Babu that were the first this year's sponsored pilots. It was
Okay.
a 6 day trip. We went city crawling, we went waterfall diving, we hit up the FPV.
I see a lot of the stuff that you guys had.
Man, it was such a beautiful trip. I've met the community out in Portland is beautiful. I encourage anybody out there listening to me to reach out to those guys, and I'll get these guys in contact with you guys, because they really do deserve the recognition for flying out there, man.
Listen, I would like to, if I could get him on here also to talk, but real quick, I got another video of you flying at Pilgrim, but the back where everybody flies.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you who don't know what Pilgrim is, here in New York, it's one of the hot spots for FPV. It's a closed down psychiatric hospital. There was a lot of bad things that happened there. They say it's haunted. There's a bunch of shit going on there, so they claim. All right? But FPV pilots travel from across the United States to fly at this freaking place.
Yes.
And sometimes they get chased out and sometimes they don't. It depends on who's on security that day or weekend or whatever.
Oh, really? Usually, since I've been going there, the security's been very cool. Like, and no one's ever said anything to us.
Dude, you went there. Have you ever went there when they've had an event?
Yeah, for Beast of the East.
Oh, you were there? Okay.
Yeah, I was there for Beast of the East.
Events like that. They're like, hey, we couldn't kick them out if we wanted. We don't have enough security guards.
No, I know. It's one of those things, but it's beautiful. It's a great spot to pull up to, and you'll definitely meet the local pilots that pull up. They'll just pass by and see you're flying and just pull up, say hi, you know?
Okay, well, here's the second video that I was going to show. It's basically, these are the arches here at Pilgrim. There is a tree growing up there. That's how long this place has been closed down.
Yeah.
And what's going on? Who else are you flying? Because I thought I saw another drone at some time in Point.
So that day,
That was the same day you were there with Vegan.
No, I wasn't there with Vegan that day. I was there with Max Frames.
Okay.
He's a frame designer and a good friend of mine. We were just flying his new released frame, the M2 there, and we just decided, you know, he had a day off, I had a day off.
Nice.
Let's just pull up to Pilgrim and see what she can do, you know.
Okay. All right. And this guy makes his own frames.
Yeah.
See, these are people that I like to have on FPV Corner.
Absolutely.
I've had Jack's 3D print on.
Okay.
Have you flown in that tunnel there? To the left?
Yep.
Okay. That's one thing that I want to do. That's a bucket list for me. To fly through that tunnel. Yeah, to fly through that tunnel.
If you see this little window right here towards the end of the other side of the tunnel, you can go in there. We were just there, and it's an empty building.
Yeah, this is all I wanted to do, because at one time, you see where all this metal is?
Yeah.
At one time, there was a wall up.
Oh. Okay.
And it was, people would fly from here straight down. You see where you're doing the tricks?
Yeah.
All the way down to the end, and then they would come out at the end and make a right turn here where you just entered.
Oh, okay.
At one time, I don't know why they took that wall down or what happened with it, but they're always doing something there.
I'm glad they took it down. It's a fun spot. Nobody gives that back area enough attention. It's a really good area to fly and improve your proximity.
Now, I have other stuff to show from you, but I would rather them go to your YouTube channel or your Instagram and add you and see what you do there. Because if you guys don't know what gorilla whooping is, you can find out, especially on your Instagram, correct?
Right. I post more on Instagram than I do on YouTube.
Oh, well, I got a sales pitch for you later on about YouTube.
Lars,
Yes.
Lars, make sure you put his links in the
in the chats. That's I've been doing it while we've been
Thank you.
talking. I have some information for you YouTubers out there, and I'm going to put you onto it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's on that's on YouTube to try and become monetized. Right now, it's currently 4,000 watch hours, and I think 1,000 subscribers. Well, as of, and this is the first time being heard, as of February 1st next year, new channels must have 8,000 watch hours and 20 million shorts views by February 1st, or that's it. And I have a place where you get 100 subscribers and you're monetized already. They monetize you after you put up your third video.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to put some people on. I'll put you on in the cut about it. Anyone else wants to get on, we'll definitely take care of that.
Definitely.
Now,
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
now, what do you got? What do you got planned? What do you got planned coming up? Where you guys plan on flying?
So the next adventure for us that I'm looking forward to is having Virgin FPV from France come to New York here in a few weeks.
Nice.
And we're gonna do a city crawl, just show him around and just meet him. He's a great pilot. I don't know if you guys follow him, but
I'm not familiar with him. No, I'm not.
yeah, he does a lot of like, I believe like parkour stuff. So it's a lot of like very interesting stuff out there and like I've seen him on the crane orbiting himself.
Okay.
Like roof hopping while the guys are doing parkour stuff out there. It's
And he's following with the drone and stuff.
he's following
Interesting.
and he's up there too. He's an amazing pilot as well.
Well, I would like to see some of that stuff. You're gonna have to forward. You got a lot of homework, bro.
I'll forward you.
I'm gonna give you a list of stuff. I'm gonna give you a list of stuff to send me, man. Because I'm always looking for pilots to come on. And like I said, now that I'm doing a gorilla whooping thing, maybe I can get FPV vegan on here, because out in Queens, I actually met him, and it's funny because he always has his goggles on. It's like they're welded to his forehead. They only go this far, from here to here.
Yeah.
From here to here. You don't see his goggles no other way. If it could be winter, you'll see he got goggles on under the winter hat.
Yeah. And if he's riding the train, they're hanging right here usually, which they've made a shirt. My favorite shirt of his is just the look of him with the goggles here. It's just a black t-shirt, just the goggle outline on it. He's a purist. He's definitely a purist.
He's a good pilot. He's a great pilot. He's a nice person. I introduced myself, and he's like, "Yo, Novice Quads, I've heard of you." And I was like, "You have?" I'm like, "Oh, okay. All right, come on, let's get this photo off." He took a picture, and then he flew his tiny whoop around me about 5 times, and he posted it, and I got a few hundred people added on to my page because of that one little post there. But he's good people. I know him, Bot Grinder.
Yep.
Him and Bot Grinder were hanging out in Manhattan.
Yeah, and
gorilla whooping.
I forgot. That Banana is also part of the New York crew. That also, he's part of the Beast of the East guys that throw that event. Him and
Okay.
So those guys, he would be a great person to interview. Him, Babu, or Slackers, definitely.
Listen, I tried to get Quad Kev on here. He was like, I've never done a live stream before. I'll have to think about it. So if you, Panama Poppy, be like, come on, man. It's just like hanging out. You get to show your rigs, and then later on you can go back after everything's over and record your interview.
Yeah, man.
How bad is that?
Quad Kev, come on, man. See, it's nothing. It's nothing. These guys are awesome, bro.
And hey, Idaho Quadcopter, and you know what it is? There's so much to FPV, and I want to kind of put down this disclaimer now through you guys about gorilla whooping.
Yep.
Not everybody who flies a 65 millimeter is a terrorist.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because right now, you'll say, "Oh my God, I mean,
Like,
did FPV Vegan fly the Empire State Building and fly around
No.
the Dragon up there?
No.
Yes, he did. But
he did it with one of these, man.
well, we gotta go through all of that. I gotta get these guys on here and show some of this stuff. Not so much here in New York, outside of New York. It's gotta be. I show it in New York. I might lose work.
I would say Babu would be the perfect candidate. He's out there in Tennessee, and he's a great gorilla whooper. He's a great guy to talk to. He'll give you a lot of insight.
All right, all right. Well, I'll definitely keep in touch with you because I want this. I'm going to give it not today, maybe tomorrow because I'm going to have a quick operation tomorrow. So after the operation, I'll be on my phone and I'll make a list to send you stuff
Man,
because
good
I
luck.
always need pilots, bro. Every week I need somebody to come on.
Oh,
And as the holidays come around, I need people to come on and sip some eggnog and say
hit
what's
me
up.
up, man. Hit me up. I'll be your A&R, brother. I'll bring them all to you.
That'll be what's up. Anyone you want to give a shout out to, man?
Man, I want to give a big shout out to
Everybody, there's your
everyone
chance.
in the community. Jax, Quadverse. I want to give a big shout out to Panama Poppy, Ray. Those guys are awesome. Jimmy Sprinkles out in Portland, Oregon. Jimmy the Cow that I met out there. Brendan is an awesome person. Here in New York, I want to say what's up. Oh, Babu as well from Tennessee. We were just on a trip together. I love that guy. Kazi, that banana, obviously, and the whole crew here. Everyone I've mentioned so far. Yeah, and just the big community. Everybody just needs to help each other, bro, and understand. It's just a hobby, and you're. These are what we're flying. And I love this thing. I love flying. So,
All right,
shout
all
out to you
right,
guys
man.
as well.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. And
Yeah, thank you.
I would like to invite everyone I have on FPV Corner to come through during the holidays. Because during the holidays, every now and then we give away something. And I'd like to have some FPV guys come on here and do some giveaways as well.
Yeah.
Like Jack's 3D prints. He said he would come back on and probably donate something and give away it. So, and we need pilots to give this stuff away.
Yeah, I got you.
So we'll make it work. Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate you, and
Really
Right.
be
appreciate it.
safe out there. And I'll be sending you a list within the next day or two. It depends on how I feel tomorrow or the day after. Or
All right.
whatever.
Good
All
luck
right,
with the
man.
operation and get better soon.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you
It's
for having me.
light stuff. I'm going in to have it. I'll be home in the afternoon. They'll
Okay.
send me home in an Uber and on drugs, and then I'm good.
Okay. Peace out, Ray.
Yo, man, be good. All right, Benny.
All
Benny
right, guys.
FPV. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Thank you.
All right, all right.
All right, and with that, we got 2 minutes till sponsor time.
That was good. You guys really enjoyed Benny FPV?
Yeah, I would say so. I
Okay.
would say.
It was good. That was a good little segment.
Hey, Ray FPV, Electro, you guys are lined up to come on next. So
Uh-oh.
I just have to get in contact with you guys. So if you get anything from Novice Quads, that's me.
Okay.
All right.
All
Now
right.
I need to take a picture of this
Of what?
TFR.
Well, you know what I wanted to mention real quick?
Go
Because
for it.
keep it in line with the FPV. There's the Clover FPV systems, with the
Mhm.
interchangeable VTX.
Yep.
One camera, 50 drones. You can move it from drone to drone, RC to RC, plane, RC planes, whatever. But at checkout for 15% off, please
Yeah, those
go to
guys.
those guys for 15% off at checkout. And we're back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice little system, truthfully.
Well,
In my
for
opinion.
anyone who has the issue of having multiple drones and cameras, this system allows you to have one VTX system for your RC cars, your drones. It's ingenious.
Right.
And with that, it's exactly 6:30.
Is it
No,
really?
thank you, Betty, for coming on, man.
Well, you know what we can do? We'll
What's that?
Go to a sponsor, and we'll get back into some more stuff in the news. What do you
All
think?
right, that's what's up.
All right. Nanook. For 10% off on all Nanook products, use Phantom Flight 10 for 10% off on all Nanook purchases. If you check out Nanook, they have a case for all of your DJI drones. Anything you
FPV drones
wanna
as
protect,
well.
Yeah, anything you need to protect, they make a case for it. Custom cases, whatever. Firearms, jewelry, watches, whatever. There's a link in the description. Check it out. Now, Lawrence,
Yeah.
keeping in line with drones, right? We're here about drones, right? And remember I said earlier, drones and things?
Yeah.
Well, it seems that DJI's latest gadget seems to be outshining, or is going to outshine, its latest camera. Now you know the whole issue with the camera and everything like that. With the what is that? The Pocket 4.
Osmo Pocket 4P, the 4.
The Pro and the regular one.
Right.
Well, you can get the regular one for sale here, but you can't get, the new with the dual.
Yet.
No, well, it doesn't seem.
It might be a third party that's willing to sell it on Amazon somehow, some way.
Hold on. It doesn't. It doesn't seem to. How can I say? It doesn't seem too good for that one, but anyhow, I'm gonna just say what I'm saying here, and what we're talking about is frame tap. Now, this thing here supposedly would make filming yourself a lot easier, and my thing is that why don't you just call it what it is? It's called a remote control.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm showing a picture of it right now.
I'm. Oh, that was the same picture that I used for the open banner. But it's basically a remote control that allows you to control the 3-axis gimbal, as well as maneuver through different shooting modes with this thing. It's a remote control. It's also designed for you to be able to control the tracking of this thing because it's a remote control.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
I guess that was like their answer to what was going on with what was that, Insta360? And I find that DJI, when you really outfit a DJI product with all the accessories and stuff that you have to pay extra money for.
True.
True.
Or get that better combo.
Effect of it, right? Exactly, but you get the full effect of it. I think the fly more combos were always a thing, and it was because of the batteries.
Yes, that was the deal. They knew you needed a minimum of 3. No matter what.
The Flymores became popular with the batteries, and that went all the way back to the Phantoms.
Yeah. I remember one day, really quick, I was in Flushing Meadows Park, and there's this guy he's sitting there with his girl. She's beautiful, very pretty. and he's sitting there with his drone case on the table, and he's going, "Yeah, I've got 18 batteries."
I know that cat.
Now, the guy that's I got 18 batteries. You would figure he would be flying with this thing. No, we're in a circle. People are flying around. They're doing their thing, and he's taking off. He's using the auto takeoff and hovering there, and then turning around, taking a couple of pictures of him and his girl, and then he'll hover, and that's how he wastes the battery. That's how he flies. He'd land.
Lawrence is talking about back in the day.
Yep.
People saw a drone, they were like, "What is that?"
Yep. He had 18 batteries though, phantom batteries.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
In the circle there, I was like, holy crap! Why would he have so many batteries?
I know.
Yeah, it's funny.
I know.
Hey, aloha, Sky Control. What's up, man?
I know the guy you're talking about. He's not a friend, but I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah. And he burns those batteries.
And he would fly low in a circle around.
Yeah, he wouldn't go higher than the takeoff altitude. Right. He would fly in that little circle. He would not. I don't know how the hell. It just didn't add up for me.
He was getting his precision flying in.
Is the guy pretty or the girl pretty? The girl was pretty.
Oh, here we
pretty
go.
Fucking hot.
Here we go.
Yeah, she was pretty hot. I got tongue-tied even talking about her.
Here we go. We getting them kind of questions.
Rob's starting trouble. Hey, I'm spoken for, Rob. All I said was it was a pretty girl. I can't get in trouble for that.
The whole world is
anyway, welcome to Wednesday night with those guys. You know, if FPV Corner keeps doing like that, it'll become a regular thing with pilots searching for the simple reason.
Will it?
Well, they're about to find out a few things about gorilla whooping and how bad it's not.
Well,
now, as for certain individuals, I can only speak for the ones that I know.
I'm gonna tell you, see, I already said something. I can't say I'm not gonna tell you, but what I will tell you is I will tell you the truth about it when we're off air, because the drones that they're using were never meant to go to that altitude.
I know, and I want to show, but I want to promote the good side of it. That's why I didn't show any city videos. I want to show,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but they're not designed to go to. Yeah, I get it.
Because if you think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the allowances were posted on what would be allowed, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Those drones.
Hey, accounts. Come on, get your burner accounts out. We need 5 more to hit 25 likes, guys. We'd appreciate it. Yep, just to hit 25. There's Gary shooting for 25 tonight.
25.
I could only wish. And up in the corner, there's a hype button. If they see it on your page, you guys need to hit that hype button as well. So please do. But that thing that I read about YouTube changing their terms of service to monetize you, Herman.
Yeah.
If you thought getting 4,000 watched hours was hard, imagine getting 8,000, and now it says 8,000 watch hours or 20 million short views, 20 million views. 20 million views on making shorts.
Shorts.
Yes. That's crazy. But this doesn't start until February 1st of next year.
Now, you know what's so funny about that? You saw the plaque that supposedly, what was that? I guess that was, oh wow, vidIQ.
Yeah. Yes, yes, like the 20,000 or whatever. Yeah, yeah, the IQ plaques.
Mm-hmm.
What about it?
So when they have those, right, and you got all these watchtowers,
Mm-hmm.
how come they never count
Good question. Good freaking question. I've asked that long time ago because I have over 400,000 views on vidIQ, according to them,
them? Now, if you
but not according to YouTube.
you remember what was that other joint? I can't remember the name of it. The cats used to post their YouTube videos to. The cat,
Oh, I know the site. I know the site you're talking about. Oh, freak! I erased it out of my. Wait.
well, you do it.
There
You
was
do
a
it again.
site, Airviews.
Air views, yes.
Yeah, Airviews. Yes, you could post your YouTube
You
videos there.
you would see that your video got a couple hundred views on Air views, right?
Yep.
And then you go look at the numbers on YouTube and go like, hold on a second. Well, what happened to my couple hundred views?
Uh-huh. Yep. YouTube wasn't taking external views or counting them.
Yeah, so
So all I have to say is, speaking about that, if you have an FPV channel and you're tired of struggling here on
struggle.
YouTube, hit me up, DM me, and I'll tell you where you can get monetized after your third video.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
after your first 100 subscribers, your monetization goes up.
Mhm.
That's all I'm going to
After
say.
your first 100s,
After your first 100, after your third video you
mhm,
upload, they monetize you at a very low rate. And
mhm.
then after you get to your first 100 subscribers, they raise that monetization level to everyone else's.
Okay.
Yes, to the standard rate. I
Okay.
mean, I've only been on the service a couple of months and I only made about 20 cents, but to make 20 cents on YouTube, it has to be a long time.
How long is the time?
Because for every dollar you make for YouTube, you only get 2 to 3 cents.
Ah,
Unless you have Billy Kyle numbers or Ken Heron numbers, and then you got the super chats coming in and all of that.
mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
according to certain apps, my channel should be making a certain amount, and I don't see YouTube cutting any checks for that amount.
Is that right?
That's all I'm going to say. So I've gone elsewhere.
You know what?
What's up?
Your video can blow up on YouTube.
Uh
All you need is 5 good friends, right?
huh.
Who will repost it and has 5 other friends who will repost your video.
Who has 5 other friends who will repost? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, your
What's-
video blow up overnight. No, you don't have to go 4 tiers deep, but you understand what I'm saying. But you know what I wanted to mention real quick, Lawrence?
What's that?
The FlybyOps launched a enterprise platform, right,
Yeah.
for scaling beyond visual line of sight and autonomous drone operations.
Hmm.
Which is nice because well, you know who this is, right? The Flyby guys,
Of course, Steven.
Steven.
Yes.
Yeah. This is they're basically based out of Finland, and this platform aims to help operators manage with compliance and risk operational oversights with drone programs, right? As they grow, from say a small company into a larger company, being able to
Yeah.
do more work, take on more work. grow. And this what is it? The FlybyOps. Like I said, they launched a new enterprise drone program.
Yeah.
This thing here, Lawrence, this platform is designed to basically scale your beyond visual line of sight operations as autonomous use. And I guess that beyond visual line of sight was always done with, well, easily obtained with autonomous view, because this is where, you know, you don't have any control over the drone. The drone is flying itself
Right.
autonomously, right?
Right.
This is where and how the drone in the box had gotten, well, we call it drone in the box, but the docking stations,
Mm-hmm.
because of the cameras and stuff that are involved and the sensors
Yeah.
of being able to see the whole thing through the inspection and everything.
Right.
This is why they were able to get beyond visual line of sight waivers in the past. With this thing now, you're talking about this operation here that Steven and them put together, the flyby guys. This is beautiful because this helps drone operators like us that, you know, fly commercially, be able to scale their whole entire operation. We're taking the daily, you know, the daily things that is needed, just like Dronadare in a sense, taking on certain daily things that companies need, and while they're out there actually doing the work, you know, and assisting them in doing the work.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. The operating system slash the system that they've come up with basically streamlines everything that you have to do drone related.
Mm-hmm.
And or should I say business wide, in the business sense. Everything from mapping to, of course, if you need to fly beyond line of sight, if you're experimenting with flying beyond line of sight, this would be a tool you would use to further your business and or obtain the knowledge to do so.
The only thing that I say
It's
is
a
that,
platform for managing all of the above.
right, I get that, and I love it. And the thing is, how does that sit well with the constantly changing times here in the United States?
Now, see, this is what I was going to bring up as a question to you, actually. I was waiting to get to this point. And it is exactly that. With the way things are going here in the United States, would we be able to use this? And which I doubt with any of the DJI software, but would we be able to use it with anything American made? Would they
That's
say
that's the thing.
that we're transmitting data out of the United States again, like they did with DJI?
Well, see, this is just well, see, here's the thing, and I get where you're coming from, but then, you know, you're talking about, you look at this platform and what it does cover a lot of DJI doings and what DJI does and have
Mm-hmm.
when they, as far as their drones all the way
And
from-
it works with DJI machines and everything.
right, because they are allowed to use them.
Right.
Here, like I said to you before,
Mm-hmm.
the United States is running a play that is, if you get rid of the capable drones, which are DJI and Autel drones,
And buy our stuff.
well, that comes third. I can
True.
get rid
I'm
of
trying here.
I can get rid of all the little, you know, guys flying drones in places I don't want them. We can control the drones that are in our airspace
Right.
all in one full swoop. And then now we can go back and retroactively make sure that they can't get any more of those same old products.
Okay, Gary.
So I don't know, Lawrence. I don't know. But yeah,
I'm very proud.
this
of
program,
Steve.
I like it.
I'm proud of
like it.
Steven.
Yeah, yeah, I
And-
like this.
Go ahead.
No, I like this platform. I like what it does. I just wonder how we could integrate it here, because many of the drones that you mentioned, like Is there an American equivalent? There might be. I mean, but doing certain things like this, um, you know, they fall under military grade operations.
Yes, yes, yes. Because of swarming technology. Because you think about
Not
it.
even
No,
that.
no. Geez, think about it. Walmart and all that. That's swarm technology at a minimal level, but it is swarm technology.
Yes and no. I mean, it's more than just the swarm technology that they were looking to interfere with. And I don't want to
Right. That's true.
confuse apples with oranges in this situation here. We're talking about a platform that was designed by the Flyby guys, and I just wonder how we would be able to integrate it here. I think that we would until a certain point, and then just like anything else, um, with if the government gets their way,
Hmm.
then will eventually cease to exist, will dry up.
Yeah, yeah. They're trying, but I'm going out swinging. I don't know about you. Honestly.
Swinging would be finding a way to get these products in, but you know, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But congratulations to Stephen
yes.
and the flyby guys. They call it just flyby ops. They call it. So
Stephen is the
let me
CEO.
put his website in the chat there. We have to show support to Stephen. He's been on here
There's a link for
millions of
Stephen
times.
in the
I got it.
description.
Huh?
And there's a link for Stephen in the description.
Nice, nice. I just put it in the chat anyway.
Mhm.
It just says start a free trial, explore the platform. I'm gonna have to accept cookies. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Projects and jobs, flight logging, risk register, incident reporting. Yes, you can even have accidents and report them legally to whomever. Document vault, role and site scoping, equipment and maintenance. Very detailed, the site. I just put it in the chat there. So if you're thinking about adding or upgrading your system or amount, I don't know, your business,
Hmm.
it's something to look at.
You got a Powerball ticket for tonight, Lawrence?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, they for sure got my $2. It's because you add my $2 to that 1 billion, it'll be 1 billion and 2.
Somebody can live comfortable for the rest of their life, right?
Yes, yes, be off my $2.
How they say? Because it'll never be me.
Sad, sad, sad. I did spend $2 for the Powerball, and I was like, you know what? I put the ticket down, and I put it down, and it'll sit there. Now, if I hear somebody in so and so neighborhood may have won in the morning, that's when you pick the ticket up and you start looking. But if they don't even mention the neighborhood, just leave that shit laying there, bro.
It's
Not really, because you could win 4 numbers or up to $1 million.
You get another ticket.
Yeah, or a free ticket. You stupid. I had to step away. Did you get an answer? Did you get an answer, Rob C? What did Rob say? If you buy foreign part, hold on. If you buy foreign parts and build a drone in the USA, does that mean the American made, like Skydio drones? You know, Rob, herein is where the question lies.
Here we
And,
go.
and I'm glad you put that because I didn't see it. I'm sorry, I would have read it, but it applies to everything. It foreign parts. What can you build here in the United States? I mean, do they have processing plants here in the United States? Yes, they do. Do they have? Go ahead, Herman. Please answer that.
Where was the drone assembled?
Yes, yes. Where was the drone? Oh, does that mean it's American made? Where's the drone assembled, Rob? If you buy foreign parts and build a drone, he says in the USA, so it's built here.
Made in the United States.
Yes, yes.
Just
Yes.
like the car you're driving.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the washing machines you use, and
The stuff that you,
and the computers.
no, the stuff that you call a car. A lot of the stuff in it, we know the radio wasn't made here, But a
Yup.
lot of the stuff that
And
you
it's
have
dead.
in there was put together in other countries and other places. You know, even in particular Canada and Mexico,
And a lot of those things broadcast and
and
receive.
they're in your car,
Hmm.
and they're in almost all of our cars,
Yeah.
except
Yeah.
except me. I'm having this issue, Lawrence. I don't know how to call it, but
What? What's happening?
it's the one pet peeve I'm having, and it's something that was synonymous with General Motors for years. But you know, I have the old school Cadillac Escalade, right?
Right.
Great condition,
Right.
you know, and the door switch.
Right.
Everything on the door switch worked fine, except for one thing.
The
So
switch.
no. Except
What?
for the mirror control. It'll flip the mirrors, but you can set the mirror, but you can't maneuver the mirror after that. anymore.
Okay.
There was something going on with the switch. So I had to get a new switch. And
Right.
either scope out the junkyards or go online and find the switch. Let's just say I've bought 3 of them, and I keep having to send them back because they're junk.
Right.
Chinese made junk. Somehow it can't read the program of the car.
Really.
Yeah.
That's definitely third party.
Well, what did I just say?
No. That's you can't get any more third party than that.
And the only thing that I think is funny about the ones from China is that they're selling them, right? Peep this. You can get just the switch,
Right.
or you can get the switch, the whole cover plate that matches your interior.
Really.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's crazy. That's interesting.
So
We got another story to do, man, before we get out of here.
do we? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Because Jones bringing whole blood direct to. Oh my God!
What? What
Why don't they
happened?
just get those people to the hospital if they need blood and everything
Yeah, they
on these trauma scenes? I mean,
drones delivering blood to a trauma
Well,
scene now.
yeah. Well, this Hillsborough County program, right, has a drone. Their drone program, believe it or not, is aimed to deliver blood to first responders in on the field within 3 minutes. Now, this is Archer's Archer. I don't know if it's the same Archer Aviation, but it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Archer's first responder system. Archer FRS. It supports drone that are designed to deliver these blood samples, whole blood directly to emergency scenes. Now, when I say Hillsborough County, this is in Florida.
Okay.
So if anybody knows where that is, I don't know exactly where that is, but I guess they need blood right away down there. But
Well, there is a shortage. I know here in New York, so I would assume in other states as well. The good thing about this drone being able to deliver blood is the weight capacity.
really,
Yeah, the weight capacity that it can handle is 6.5 to 7 pounds, depending on the size of the object, I'm guessing, because you have to deal with a center of gravity and all of that stuff. But they say each drone, each hub spread out can cover 35 to 50 square miles under the proper conditions. So we're figuring in the rain or whatever, you might want to do 35 and on clear days you can take it as far as 50.
I'd like to see how that works.
I would like to also, because they say you can fill these. You can This thing is also capable. As you find out, the EMS gets there, and they say someone's having an anaphylactic shock. You can have them send an EpiPen in 3 minutes, or Narcan, or external defibrillators. This is 7 pounds is a decent amount of weight to carry something.
Yeah, true.
You know, I mean, your average drone that we use, our consumer drones, and I'm talking the mini, not the mini. I'm talking the Mavic 3 and bigger, is about 2.5 to 3 pounds. So you got to figure the weight of the drone and being able to carry 7 pounds. That's pretty damn good. This thing can carry defibrillators, Herman.
Okay.
External defibrillators, but I know those have a little weight with them because of the battery.
Right. Not the ones in the box. I know what you
No,
mean.
yeah. So it's those ones defibrillators you got to wind up, place it on the person, and clear. You don't have to wind it up literally, but I'm just saying.
Needs help.
I keep asking John Olson keeps saying he needs a house cleaning drone, and then once he gets one, he's going to have the house cleaning drone build him a drone to fly.
Oh,
I keep asking Elon Musk if he's going to sell me one. Oh, see? Oh, you don't want one of Elon's bots. They move too slow, bro.
Here we go.
Them things move like old people. You want one of them drones from China that know karate.
Oh, no.
You guys have a Herman. I know you saw the video.
Here we
They
go.
had the drone that they taught karate to, and they tried to do something. And I guess it went into attack mode and started attacking everyone around it. The drone beat up 3 people. I mean, the robot. Huh?
But they don't move that fast.
No, not these. Hold on. No, not these. That's long gone. Only in America they move that slow. Shit. Hold on. Chinese robot fights.
That's AI, bro.
Hold on. Yeah, there's one. No, the ones of them fighting together, I believe, is AI. But they actually had one because they're giving to teams. Everyone's given the same spec robot, so they could fight. And so supposedly this one robot did actually go a little crazy. We need a drone made out of hemp. You'd be able to follow it back to where it's going. Once the motors heat up, you'd start burning.
Hemp. You know what? That reminds me of that Cheech and Chong video or that movie that they did.
The van that was made out of weed.
Yeah.
And it caught fire, and everyone behind them, it was getting smoked out.
Well, the tailpipe was burning the sidewall.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right.
Creating all that smoke. Nice and slow.
Yep. I do remember that. That was hilarious.
Pulled him over after following them for a couple of miles.
Mm-hmm. He was lit.
Yeah, he was like, he walked up, he had a hot dog in the front. He was like, can I get a piece of your hot dog?
Remember, it's past that time, bro.
What is it?
Yeah. Time for dinner. And I got to get up early tomorrow.
We just been having a good old time here.
Yes.
Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
We appreciate you all. Please continue to come by and support us. We will be back next week, God willing, one way or another. Be safe, fly safer.
Well, I'd just like to say that, guys, please put together your comments, think it over, run it through some AI systems, see if it'll help clear it up and everything like that to make it nice and purdy. Make sure you answer all of the questions and get through the whole thing and leave your comments. I'm going to figure it out myself and see what's good.
Yeah, I'm actually going to use AI to help.
It's actually going to hurt us all. And it's designed to hurt us all because I don't believe they want us out there flying at all.
Yeah.
At least not, and then using it in a way to take care of 2 things. So it's to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Mm-hmm.
So we all got to leave our comments. Other than that, guys, I'll tell you again, you know, protect yourself and protect your hobby. And hopefully next week I'll be back a little bit more excited, a little more energetic. But I've been running and running.
Burning a candle at both ends.
So I need to either take a vacation or a break, one of the two. But, you know, but other than that, Lawrence, anything else?
That's it. Good night, everybody. Thank you again.
And we'll see you next time
With
Those guys.
Good night, everyone.